I want you to know that if I can't be close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you.
It's really hard being a muse at a while.
What inspires me the most when I write music? Probably my ex-girlfriend.
Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool.
In terms of like who made the first move, like obviously he did.
Money is the anthem of
For some time, the turmoil involving Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and Hailey Bieber appeared to have subsided. However, 2025 swiftly demonstrated that the issue is far from resolved. There are fresh rumors circulating. Viral hypotheses are being promoted by TikTok producers, and there are indications that Hailey could be ready to retaliate more forcefully than in the past. She has seen people portray her online for years as someone she claims she is not. However, the tension feels different this time. It begs the issue of whether Hailey could really take legal action to defend herself. What would that mean for a tale that simply won't go away? When a series of TikTok videos started becoming viral, everything erupted once more. 7 brief videos with grave charges against Hailey were uploaded by the author. She allegedly attempted to emulate Selena Gomez's fame and followed Justin around before they started dating. Many initially believed it to be merely another fan-made drama. However, things suddenly became worse. When viewers discovered the TikToks weren't even brand new, it was a major twist. They were taken from an earlier YouTube video that had been silently circulating for some months. Like an investigative documentary, the original film dissected the drama piece by piece, examining every contact and incident. The original YouTube video abruptly became the focus of attention once the TikTok versions gained popularity. Views surged. Fans flooded comment sections with speculations and screenshots, and some hurried back to rewatch every moment. Online groups soon divided into opposing factions, each of which was certain that their viewpoint was accurate. However, Hailey wasn't ignoring what was going on while the internet was preoccupied with analyzing the past. At that point, everything changed. Hailey Bieber has had to deal with others telling her who she is and what her intentions were for a very long time, frequently based on rumors or false footage. She has had to put up with frequent comparisons to Selena Gomez, never-ending rumors about her marriage, and persistent charges that she interfered in Justin's life before they were dating. According to many close to her, the constant pressure has gotten to be too much. She apparently feels much more obligated to shield her family from constant cyber attacks now that she is a mother. She doesn't want her child to grow up in a society where falsehoods about her are so common that they are taken for granted. Hailey is worn out by how frequently her image is misrepresented online, according to TMZ. Even when the tale isn't true, she believes that many posts are altered or presented in a way that casts her as the antagonist. She is reportedly thinking of a more direct approach as a result, one that would entail holding people accountable through the judicial system. However, choosing to openly retaliate is not an easy decision. Legal action may be difficult, costly, and unpleasant. Now, it's unclear how far she's truly ready to go and whether official action would make the noise go away or get louder. There is one thing that is evident. It may be one of Hailey's most audacious choices since the drama started years ago if she proceeds. She reportedly consulted with Lisa Moore, the same lawyer who defended Cardi B in her well-known defamation case against Tasha K. One of the most talked about celebrity court cases in recent years was that one. Cardi filed a lawsuit after a YouTuber posted many videos disseminating false information regarding her private life. She suffered severe mental anguish as a result of the circumstance, and the court finally granted her more than $4 million in damages and legal expenses. Hailey might target bloggers, TikTok makers, or internet celebrities who persist in disseminating things that she feels are wholly untrue if she decides to follow a similar course. The objective would be to demonstrate that the assertions are damaging and purposefully deceptive, rather than merely being overstated. Even though casual viewers may find certain videos innocuous, persistent false claims can destroy a person's reputation, particularly if millions of people begin to take them at face value. It's difficult to prosecute someone for defamation, though. Hailey would have to demonstrate that the individual disseminating the rumors behaved carelessly or knew the information was untrue. Online drama frequently blends facts, conjecture, and views, making it difficult to legally distinguish between damaging falsehoods and straightforward comments. Videos that claim Hailey is emulating Selena or stalking Justin, for instance, mostly rely on interpretation rather than concrete proof. Someone is not inherently guilty of what the internet accuses them of just because they are in the same location or have similar tastes. Another problem surfaced lately when a TikTok stated that Hailey liked a post that disparaged Benny Blanco and Selena. Even if she did enjoy the video, social media overreacted to such a little, ambiguous move. A simple tap on the internet can result in a significant headline. However, a like does not prove anything legally. Not harassment, not stalking, and most definitely not slander. Unfortunately, perception frequently outweighs truth on the internet, which frequently reacts emotionally before verifying facts. Another significant barrier is public opinion. Even if Hailey prevailed in a case, the court's decision wouldn't immediately put an end to the storylines that people have been repeating for years. Regardless of new information, a lot of fans have opinions that they won't alter. Because they have been told so often, some individuals continue to accept tales that have long since been refuted. This implies that the internet could keep spreading the same views even if Hailey is successful in refuting the misinformation. The loudest voices may be silenced by a court victory, but the drama won't completely disappear. However, doing nothing has its own set of issues. Unchecked dissemination of false information can have long-term consequences for a person's mental health and public perception, particularly when millions of people are watching. Hailey must balance the annoyance of allowing the false accusations to persist against the financial and emotional costs of filing a lawsuit. It's challenging to strike a balance between defending oneself and not adding to the drama. The internet exploded with comments as soon as word got out that Hailey would file a lawsuit. Some users commented that the charges would appear more dubious if she is considering filing a lawsuit. Others stated that after being pulled into controversy she didn't initiate for years, she has every right to defend herself. Celebrity stories have a similar reality, as demonstrated by the discussion. A story nearly never goes away once it gains popularity. Some people will cling to their views regardless of the amount of proof. The difficulties of becoming a public person in the digital era are exemplified by this circumstance. Online narratives can be fabricated, distorted, or overstated. Additionally, they take on a life of their own after going viral. The course of this ongoing drama in 2025 will depend on Hailey's next move, whether she decides to remain silent or pursue legal action. Some believe that going to court might actually make Hailey's predicament worse because legal action frequently attracts greater attention. The instant a lawsuit is filed, the news goes viral once more. It is covered by news outlets. People on social media begin to argue over it.
And all of a sudden, everyone's feed is filled with the same rumors that she wants to put an end to. Drama is a big part of the internet. Additionally, the fact that she is even considering filing a lawsuit has sparked additional discussion. Nevertheless, a lot of people may relate to her frustration. Every year, she has to deal with the same charges that resurface in the form of viral postings or trendy TikToks. Repeatedly being misunderstood may be quite taxing. Many viewers also believe she has every right to protect herself if she so chooses. Hailey has already discussed the stress of internet drama, and her previous remarks paint a vivid picture of how much the attention impacts her. She said in 2023 that it was difficult to deal with the ongoing criticism. She clarified that she frequently felt misunderstood and that she occasionally became upset due to the hatred she encountered online. She also made the point that her identity is not defined by the internet. Comments and rumors are not part of her real existence. she revealed that spending time with the people she loves brings her calm. For her, social media is frequently simply background noise, so learning to ignore it has been crucial to preserving her mental well-being, instead of allowing the hate to overwhelm her. She has made an effort to concentrate on the good aspects of the internet community and show gratitude to those who support her. According to those remarks, she has always made an effort to refrain from stirring up controversy or publicly retaliating because she doesn't want to fuel negativity. The ongoing repetition of old tales nevertheless has a negative impact, even with that perspective. Anyone's tolerance may be worn down by repeatedly hearing the same rumors, particularly when they include Selena Gomez and Justin. Even Hailey has her limits when it comes to handling the cacophony of the internet. It is evident from her recent complaints that she may be looking into methods to permanently put an end to these myths. Humans are also reminded that celebrities are humans by her past thoughts. Someone is attempting to lead a regular life while managing tremendous public attention behind the rumors, remarks, and viral speculations. It's easy to overlook that the emotional effect of movies and images spreads far faster than that of a viral article. In 2025, the drama is still present. Even though Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber have both urged followers to refrain from spreading hatred, the same conversations recur every year. The cycle continues as commentators post fresh hypotheses, TikTok makers bring back old videos, and so on. What ought to have faded by now keeps coming back, bringing Hailey back into the public eye. According to reports, she is now seriously considering filing a lawsuit to put an end to the persistent fabrications. Even though she hasn't made any public announcements, the fact that she sought legal advice indicates that this isn't simply another internet rumor. It would be a significant step for her reputation, as well as to demonstrate that persistent disinformation has repercussions if she decides to proceed. But the internet doesn't always react in a predictable way. Some supporters believe that filing a lawsuit might finally put an end to some of the criticism. Others think it will merely bring up old topics and get more attention. The problem for Hailey is that no court ruling can immediately alter the strong judgments that many people already have about her.
Even after years of disclaimers, a narrative that has gained traction online tends to endure. For her, being silent may no longer seem like a viable choice. According to sources, having a child altered her perspective on the matter. She allegedly feels more guarded today and is less inclined to ignore negative rumors. Her decision will have an impact on how people see her now, as well as how similar rumors are handled in the future. She must balance defending herself without adding fuel to the controversy. The protracted dispute between Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and Hailey Bieber has demonstrated how certain tales endure online. No matter how much time goes by, the situation continues to get attention due to viral TikToks, revived footage, and unending debate. Hailey's consideration of taking legal action demonstrates the detrimental effects that false information may have on a person's life. The situation is complex, even if she chooses to sue. Online users are difficult to persuade, and some will stick with their own version of events, regardless of what a court rules. However, taking action might help save her reputation and establish a new benchmark for handling persistent false allegations. For years, Hailey has made an effort to avoid the criticism and concentrate on her actual life. But being drawn into viral stories all the time may drive anybody to their breaking point. For her, this is far more than just celebrity rumors. It's about protecting her family, her tranquility, and how the world perceives her. Selecting when to reply is a strong and personal choice in an era where online opinions frequently seem louder than the reality. What comes next is the crucial question at hand. Will the drama continue to swirl online as it usually does, or will Hailey proceed with a lawsuit? Millions of people are waiting to see what she does next, since the narrative is still unfinished. What do you think then? Does Hailey have a compelling argument? Could she actually file a lawsuit? Or is this really one more instance in an endless cycle? Post your opinions in the comments section. You can never predict the next turn of events.